Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hopefully anyone out there who's watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, welcome. My name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing myself a little video game on the internet. And tonight, that video game is going to be Nikke. It's been a while, or it feels like it's been a while since we've played some Nikke. So I'm not 100% certain about what it was that we were up to last time around. But whatever it was, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out tonight. How's it going, Vic? Appreciate you stopping in. Hope your night's treating you well and all is groovy on your end of things. I feel a little bit out of it because I just woke up. I think, unfortunately, from probably about like an hour-long nap. For those who don't know, my naps typically are only about like 10 minutes long usually. But I don't know, today I guess I was just feeling it and ended up taking probably about an hour-long nap. So feeling a little out of sorts, but it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna be doing all right. So just a couple things to preface the stream before we actually get into things with the game. First of all, I just want to show my shirt here. This is my Neva shirt that I pre-ordered way back when the game first came out, which I think was like October or something like that, and just got released and sent out to me. So yeah, it's pretty nice, and like it's the cotton in it is like heavy. It feels like really sturdy, and so it almost feels like it's got like a weighted blanket kind of feel to it almost, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it's like really nice quality. The print feels really nice. It doesn't feel like it's going to like flake or crack or anything like that. And yeah, I really like it. And it fits well too. You know, this is a medium. I think they probably wanted you to sort of wanted it to have a more looser, relaxed kind of fit, because you know, some shirts I get are medium and it feels like it's just like a second skin on my body. This is a medium, and you know, you can see like there's lots of extra fabric. So yeah, this I feel like it's supposed to have more of like that sort of relaxed, chill, laid back, almost like a Japanese street wear kind of vibe to it. So I really like it. Let's see. You seen the new chubby girl on Nikke? The new chubby girl? Is she the what's the like the girl with like the virgin killer sweater? I haven't like rolled for her, but I have seen her. And she's she looks very nice. I don't know nothing about her, but I mean, I don't know. We could potentially maybe try and put a couple rolls in on for her, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure. No, not her. Well, then I am not sure who you might be referring to. Once we open up the game, then we'll see if we're talking about the same one. But I do know about the new chubby girl in Genshin. She looks pretty cool. Like, she actually has a completely different like model, like a completely different body type for her model, where she's actually just like thicker, like completely thicker than a lot of the other female characters. So yeah, they just gave her a completely different model type, and I actually low-key really want her because of that, because you know, I like some thickness on my anime waifus, and so yeah, if they're putting some nice little chub on her, then I am all for that. New girl has tiny stretch mark details on her. Really interesting. Yeah, I don't we'll see if we're talking about the same one. But if she's got stretch marks, hey, you know what? Good for her. Good for her. That means if she does have stretch marks, I can imagine that probably is causing quite an uproar among the incel players. But hey, fuck them, you know. I guarantee a few of them probably got some stretch marks on them, and we don't complain about it. She's great as well. Yeah. So yeah, aside from the shirt, I also just wanted to mention that I did go and see the movie Novocaine today. For those of you who don't know, it's like a action thriller comedy movie about a guy who has a real life condition where he can't feel pain. So this is a real condition where people literally can't feel physical pain. And essentially the setup for the movie is that his girlfriend gets kidnapped in a bank robbery, and he goes after them, and he does all the action movie stuff that you would expect, but the entire time he just can't feel pain. So he's kind of like bumbling his way through the whole thing, definitely sustaining injuries that would otherwise incapacitate anyone else, but because he can't feel any of it, he just kind of like shoves it off and just continues on his way. It was a good time. It was a good, silly, fun time. And yeah, the movie doesn't take itself too seriously. Obviously there are parts where it's it gets serious, and it's not like a satire or some kind of like tongue-in-cheek sort of thing, but they realize that like this concept is just ripe for a few laughs and a few ridiculous moments, so they definitely lean into those when it happens. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's like a straightforward action movie, again with some comedy elements to it. And the main actor is Jack Quaid, the last normal Quaid left in that family. So he must be protected at all costs. Who is also the voice of Superman in My Adventures with Superman, and apparently he's also this character called Huey in The Boys, which I haven't watched, but apparently he's one of like the main characters in the show. So yeah, he's good. He was fun in it. And also Amber, what's her name? Amber Mid Thunder? Yeah, I think that's her name. She was the girl from Prey. She was in it. She plays his girlfriend, and yeah, she was also very good. So honestly, if you just want like a fun action movie to check out, especially right now, it seems like there's not a whole lot playing in the theaters right now. I definitely give it a recommendation. Like if you just got like an itch to maybe see a movie in the movie theater, I would definitely recommend Novocaine. I actually kind of want to low-key dress up as Novocaine for Halloween, because this isn't a spoiler because it's in the trailer. There's one scene where he's in this house that's been sort of like rigged with booby traps, and one of them is literally just this big metal spiky ball on a chain that he hits a tripwire and it releases it, and it comes swinging down and just like stabs him in the middle of his back, and he's just like, and then he sees it in his back, he's like, what the fuck is that? And I just really like that image, because he's like, he's in like a suit and tie because he's a banker, and when all this happened, the bank he works at was being robbed, so his suit is all scuffed up and ripped, and he's all bloodied, and then he's just got like this big spiky metal ball sticking out of his back. So I think that could be like a fun Halloween costume, to just get like a cheap suit and tie and like just rip it up, like just mess it all up, and then get some like makeup and blood, you know, put it over your face, and then get like a plastic like mace or morning star ball, and then like super glue it to the back of the suit jacket. So yeah, I don't know, I think it could be fun. So yeah, Novocaine, definitely check it out if you're in the mood for a movie at the movie theaters. But all right, yeah, that's about everything that I had to yap about. Let's go ahead and get the game started up here. So let's kill the BGM, and let's come over here. Alrighty, and then here we are at the old Nikke terminal. I guess technically lobby is what they call it in Nikke. I always call it terminal because of FGO, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know if this is the girl you're talking about, Vic, but you know, because she's definitely she's definitely kind of she's definitely a thick girl, that's for sure. But yeah, I haven't tried rolling for her at all, and yeah, I mean this dress of hers is definitely it's like the Virgin Killer sweater. No, yeah, never mind. It's just straight up the Virgin Killer sweater, with an added little belly button window. And also feet. I didn't realize she was also barefoot. So that's I guess another charm point for certain individuals out there. New character is Breddy. Breddy, huh? Okay, hold on. I'm curious. Nikke Breddy. Nikke's plus size Breddy stuns fans with stretch marks. Oh wow. Oh, look at her. Okay. Yeah, she definitely thick. Hey, you know what? The only other this article that I'm looking at says like the only other characters who could be considered plus size in Nikke are Anise, Quincy, Tia, and potentially a leg. Yeah, no, folks liked her. Folks like a leg when she came out. That's for sure. Even though she's got a little chub on her. So I'm looking. I don't know if those are stretch marks. That looks more like cellulite to me. Yeah, I think yeah, it looks a little bit more like cellulite rather than stretch marks, which I mean, that's also fine, you know? That's pretty cool too. But I mean, she could potentially have like maybe some stretch marks around the back. I'd have to see what her shit looks like around the back. But yeah, I mean, she looks cute. I'm down to pick her up. When is she coming out? I'm assuming in the next patch. Let's see. Is around the corner, milestone, blah 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 blah. Doesn't really say, at least in this article, when she's supposed to be showing up. But hey, yeah, you know what? I'm down for it. All right, good stuff. See, it is actually. We'll see. Okay, we'll see. To me, it looks more like cellulite, but we'll check it out. Also, like, yeah, I mean, I know Anise is thick, but I don't know, like, is she considered plus size? I mean, yeah, sure, I guess, maybe, but, I mean, I don't know if, like, she's necessarily, like, you know, compared to Rappy, like, maybe, like, a little bit thicker, but, I mean, I don't know. But I'm down for I'm down for all different strokes and whatnot. So yeah. Let's see. Nod my hand, pretend I heard you just said the word, I'm gonna nod. Yeah, definitely. I definitely probably said the words that you thought that I said. She has very detailed cellulite. Yeah. When I saw the notification of the live stream, I had to turn off my streaming service because I was in the middle of watching House. House, huh? God damn, that's a blast from the past. I watched me a fair bit of House back in my younger days. It's amusing to look back on. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I remember when Iron Mouse would like came out and was like, she was like, yeah, I do not like House, you know, as someone that deals with lots of medical professionals and has, you know, a chronic health condition. She was like, I do not appreciate this man. And I was like, yeah, I can see why. I can get it. But yeah, good stuff. How's it going, Kiara and Alice? Hope you guys are doing well and that your nights are treating you decently. Maybe Kirby for a niece. Yeah, I suppose. Same with a leg. You know, I feel like a leg was probably maybe like the most sort of like plus size. Granted, Quincy's a pretty big girl too. She's but I think she's also pretty tall as well. So maybe that kind of even things out a little bit. At the time I was into the show Bones. I do remember Bones as well. Not because I watched it. I just always remember it being around, and I think there were some folks that I knew who were into it, like you know, Vic. If you remember Ryu, I'm pretty sure she was really into it back in the day. Bumblebee, how's it going? Hope your night's also going great. So we're about to start up again the main storyline in Nikke, but since I've got like you know, these friend points. Oh, and I've also got some standard banner tickets. Might as well just go ahead and do a couple rolls, cause why not? It seems like future Nikkes are gonna get very detailed parts on their bodies, which is pretty neat if that's the case. I mean, we saw that, like, you know, Hansel and Gretel, you know, also Red Shoes, even though yeah, Red Shoes probably isn't gonna be showing up anytime soon. But she probably will. They could probably find a way to bring her back to life. We saw that, you know, you could see their veins in their illustrations. You could also see it in Cinderella's. I'm wondering if Cinderella actually has it in her model. Let's go ahead and just toss out these multis while we're just sitting around yapping. All right. Min roll, good stuff. All right, and then we can go over to the standard banner and then just do this here. I remember Ryu, she watched Bones. She did, yes sir. Somebody say Bumblebee Autobots. Autobots roll out. Autobots roll out. How's it going, Rabbit? Appreciate you stopping in as well. Hope your night's going well. All right, let's just go ahead and do these real quick. Might have a bit of booby veins. We can see. Hey, let's see who's coming to play. Ooh, damn. Okay, Elysian. I don't think I get a whole lot from Elysian.
My name is Privity.
Hey, Maid Privity. All right, yo, okay. So I got some overclocking material for her. Nice. Good stuff.
Nice.
All right, and then let's see who the other one is.
Is Valorca around here? Leave it to me. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Yeah, Tetra. I always get Tetra.
Come to our store if you need anything.
Hey.
We have everything except for what we don't have.
Did I get you? I think I might have her. No, I think I have Sakura. Okay, yeah, so I got Yan. Awesome, nice. Again, the Chinese dress with the sneakers is a choice. But I mean, you know, I'm not gonna be too mad about it, you know? Let's see. Was this game not familiar with it? This is Goddess of Victory Nikke. It is, it's definitely, it's got a bit of a reputation, but I feel like more and more as people play it, you know, people look at it and they're like, oh, that's the ass game. That's the ass gotcha, isn't it? But then now it's sort of like becoming the ass gotcha that also like makes people cry. Which is interesting because I personally felt like the writing has always been sort of like the weakest aspect of Nikke, largely because the you know, the localization is not the best. But I mean, hey, like, you know, the Cinderella story, that shit was pretty good, you know. So yeah, I think that's what sort of like the renewed reputation of Nikke is now, is that it's the gacha game with a bunch of big fat asses and titties with the story that will make you cry. So that's hey, you know what? I think that's a pretty good winning combo right there, if you ask me. Miami, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. The China dress, yes. Howlin' at the Moon, a Disney Plus trailer of Twisted Wonderland getting an anime. Oh boy. Twisted Wonderland, was that a gacha? I think that was another gacha. And yeah, it was like a Disney like husbando gacha essentially. But it's getting an anime. That's pretty cool. Might check it out. The gacha. Hey, you know what? Yeah, that can fit actually, you know. Nikke is the gacha essentially. Cinderella one was great. It was, honestly. All right, why not? Let's just throw out the other one as well. Same character design as Black Butler. Ah, I see. Yeah, that would explain why. Oh, hey, look at that. That explains why all the ladies are really into it. Oh, another Elysian. Imagine if it's Privity again. Yo!
My name is Privity.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. Okay, then. So, do I have her maxed out then now? Hold up. Let's check this out. Let's check this out. Where's she at? Where's she actually at? I feel like she should be somewhere up here, but she's apparently not. Oh, there she is. She's all the way down there, huh? I think I do. I've got her maxed out now. Let's go.
I'll repay you by making some extra tasty oma rice.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right, baby. There we go. Full speed.
Are you planning on keeping me as a maid 24/7?
Probably. I mean, you always show up as a maid now when you show up in the storyline, so I don't feel like you necessarily are against it all that much. Yeah, go ahead. Let's put it into the thing. You know, let's put it here. All right. Let's see. Okay. And wait a second. I already did this. Isn't it? Oh, okay. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's check out what it looks like over here.
Become tastier.
Oh man. Okay. So that's cute and all. I don't think I'll actually keep it. I kind of actually prefer the other one with both Privity and Elma. I think that's her name. Can't remember, but wait, hold on a second. Where do we oh, lobby. Here we go. Yeah, let's change it back to this here. Yeah, I just like this one. little bit better. You know, there's a lot more to appreciate in this one. Also, you don't have to hear like the voice line when it plays. I'm still probably the biggest fan of jackals, though. That's good stuff. Is that the only way to max your units by duplicate pulls? Yeah, it's like constellations in Genshin. How's it going, Kimmy? Appreciate you stopping by. No worries. Like, you know, you're never late to a stream. Whenever you show up is exactly when you need to, and when you mean to. So yeah. How's it going, Jinx? I enjoy Jackal. I too enjoy and appreciate Jackal. And then yeah, there we go. All right, so we've done all of that. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna continue on with the main storyline. So like I was saying, I don't really remember what was happening. We're doing something on the surface. I think we're still searching for vapaus or something like that. So yeah, we're just gonna continue on. And yeah, so these maps are starting to become pretty dense with battles that you have to get through. So this might take a little bit of time. Also, I want to quickly check Cinderella and see if we can actually see her veins like here in just like the regular character model. I see.
I'm so beautiful today. I like it.
I think you can. I think we actually can. Let's see. Can you see them here? Okay, not here. But yeah, I feel like in I feel like here you definitely can. What about in oh man, I wish I had been able to get this outfit, but it's fine. Oh. Yep, you can. You can definitely see her veins here. So, yeah, they definitely make sure to put in the extra bits of detail in there if you're wanting to look more closely, which everyone pretty much does. So, yeah. Multitasking around my paper for homework. Good stuff. Don't let me distract you. I'll try not to be too much of a distraction so that you can get your work done. Glass. Think those glass slippers are really made out of glass? I would hope so, if they're gonna be calling them glass slippers. How's it going, Aurora? Hope your night's going well. Oh, what's that? Here, there it is. All right, right at the beginning, you sneaky bastards. Daily Arc, Marshall Belmont. Vic, what are you doing in here? What do you have to report, Marshall? The central government claims they are augmenting their armaments for the second. Oh no, wait. If this is Vic, then I should do like a really obnoxiously offensive New Jersey dialect. So it would be like how do you even do a Jersey accent? It's been so long since I've really. It's basically just New York, but like what a really overly like exaggerated one. It's like the central government claims they're augmenting their armaments for the second surface reclamation campaign that is scheduled to launch early next year. In the press conference this morning, Deputy Chief Miles claimed we will see a boost in Nikke production, but declined to give an actual figure. It is believed that the volume of production will be 100 times greater than that of the first surface reclamation campaign. More. Let's rock and roll. The surface is as good as ours. 100 times? Did I read that right? That's amazing. The central government is doing well. We should work hard to reclaim the surface. Every square inch counts. The number of Ark's residents is growing every day, and it won't be long before overpopulation becomes a serious issue and causes inhabitants to start jostling for space. I mean, it even kind of sounds like sometimes when y'all type in chats or speech to text in chat, so it works out. It works out. I was monitoring Cinderella, maybe? That is my job, you filthy rat bastard. Go find your own. Joyzy accent. We jorking it. Aye. Hey, we jorking it here. Man. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's continue on.
Do I have to fight?
You go Jersey King, slay, eat the paper. Eat the paper. Is that what you guys do over there, Vic? You guys eat paper? All right, hold on. Let me switch up my backup team here. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead, basically remove everyone, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put
Roger. Joining the mission.
And then what was the let me see. For what was it? Was it for Oscar? Blah 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 blah. Let's see. I think for Oscar Ville. Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. No, who was I? No, I was looking at Mast. Yes, hold on. Was that the there was a really good team that you can set up using Mast. And let's see. Yes, there we go. Okay, so it was Mast. Let's see. So it was Mast, Anchor, Modernia. And then
is it time to set sail?
Mast. Oh, Rappy. That's who I had there. And then Alice.
I really do enjoy being
not that one. Where's mine? There she is.
I really do enjoy being with you.
Okay, so that's 176k. This one over here is 177k. So this one is still technically still higher. Should I switch out? No, I shouldn't. Okay, I was gonna be like, should I switch out leader for crown? But no, then I wouldn't have anyone for my burst 1 slot, so I think we will keep it as such. Here. We don't eat paper. We're hoip. We're wussin' it, bruh. I don't know what any of this local slang dialect is. I will just nod and pretend that I understand.
Gaze upon me, my audience.
All right, let's go.
Even when I'm preparing, I'm gorgeous.
Doody-doo, made for you. All right.
Oh!
It does feel nice because I've actually hit a wall in
Have a taste of adventure.
In the tower dailies where my Nikkes just aren't high enough level to be able to handle the
finally hit the beach and relax.
the bosses anymore. So I haven't actually been doing a whole lot of battles recently because the daily battles are still are beginning to kick my ass now. Also, hold on a second. What was Cinderella? What were the really good team comps for her? Let's see here. So for her, it was like, let's see. Anniversary Squad. Okay, hold on. We'll go here. So, okay, interesting. Interesting. Every one of her shits is asking for rogue, but I don't have rogue. So, unfortunately, I won't be able to use her in that regard. Let's see. Substitute supporters. Yep, they all want rogue. That's fine. And Ein. Don't I have Ein? I might have Ein. Oh well.
They are you meant follow the wind?
Okay. Wussing equals losing. Interesting.
Time to give you a taste of my water gun.
Be complicated at first, like when we want mozzarella, we want mutts. I think I might have heard of that. There's a guy on YouTube called I can't remember his name because he's got like a he's got like a Greek sounding last name and I can't remember how to pronounce it, but it's like his name is like the real Sam something, and he usually does these videos where he's sitting at a table and he's playing like 4 different characters who are all talking about like food or arguing about food. And he's got this really thick Jersey accent.
It is not becoming to rush.
And
I will go slowly.
yeah, I find his videos quite amusing.
Run before the wind.
Find British Cockney accent slangs more confusing in nature. I mean, all slang is confusing if you don't know what it means. You know, even American slang, like, I still don't 100% know what bussin' means,
Even when I'm
so,
preparing, I'm gorgeous.
yeah.
Oh!
Alright. Oh, there's something going on back there. I didn't even notice. And then,
Full contact. Pour out.
get out of here.
Now is the time of true beauty.
Oh yeah, Nikke also put out another ASMR. So I think this is just their new meta where they're going to put out actual ASMRs with the actual voice actresses for the Nikkes. And they've put out one for D, they put out one for Rappy, and they put out one for Helm now. And Helm is voiced by the same voice actress who plays Cinderella. And she is also the same voice actress who is the official voice of Minnie Mouse. So in a sense, we have actual Minnie Mouse ASMR. So it's finally time. I can finally enjoy my long coveted Minnie Mouse ASMR. Good thing I was monitoring Cinderella in the junk pile. Again, you are relieved of duty, Marshall. You may leave now.
It's a clear shot to the research facility from here. We're well stocked with supplies. Things are looking good. There is something, however, that I'm curious about. Are Nikkes allowed to engage in operations on the surface without a commander?
Okay, so I guess looking at Anise and Rappy here, like, yeah, I guess overall Anise is thicker than Rappy, you know, particularly up top. And I'd say like maybe Rappy's waistline is a little bit slimmer than Anise, so I guess you can call her plus sized, but I mean not by much, I would say.
Huh? I don't remember ever doing that. Then what about conducting corporate espionage to spy on another squad?
It's completely forbidden.
So they say. Anyway, what's our next move, Rappy?
What are we actually doing again? Can someone fill me in? Because again, it's been a hot minute, so I don't remember what's actually going on.
Show yourself.
Oh?
If you're not out here by the time I count to 3, I'll open fire.
Ayo.
3.
What?
2.
What a killjoy.
Oh, right. I forgot about you. Yeah, yeah, I think isn't she being sent by Suyin to like spy on us or something? Or is she being sent by the what's their names? I can't remember, but Crow's squad, you know, with Viper and Jackal. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure she was being sent by maybe Mustang. Yeah. She definitely is, but she's perfect. Anise? No, yeah. Anise is absolutely flawless in every way, shape, and form. She doesn't need to change for anybody.
I was going to come out when the timing was right. Not when there are all these irksome bees buzzing about.
Bees buzzing about? Bee? She's talking shit about you. You're just gonna let her get away with that?
Hey, aren't you the one always trailing behind Burning Gum?
That's me. Thanks for noticing.
Who? What are you doing here?
As if you had to ask. I'm here to lend a hand, of course.
If you want to help, how about fixing our dorm which your superior laid waste to?
Sorry, I'm afraid that's out of my purview.
Didn't Burning Gum put a hit out on us before?
Who's burning him?
You ought to compensate us for emotional distress.
Oh wait, is Birmingham that one like fat bald guy that like is like the only other male in the entire game that actually has a detailed model?
I'm very disappointed in you all. We're all paid employees working for the same people. You really ought to be more trusting of me.
What does any of that have to do with anything? This is when the super turbo capitalist mindset that lots of essentially pretty much venture capitalists in South Korea are allowed to get to sickening degrees. It's like, hey, we're all given money by the same people, so you should trust me. Is that Sarah Williams? For her voice? Potentially. I do not know if I know of Sarah Williams, but there's always a chance.
Ganging up on me. Why don't you put a stop to them? I thought you'd want to defend my honor.
You're not talking to me, are you? What? You are? I don't know you. I literally don't know you. This is the first time I've seen you. Who are you? Sorry, but I don't think I can help you.
What are you really doing out here? Are you conducting surveillance? Or trying to turn up information on Marion? Now. Don't get your stinger in a tangle, busy little bee. Fine, I can see none of you are in the mood for repartee. You asked if I wanted information. That's precisely what I'm after. If not that, then what else? At this point, it's about all you can offer me. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
You could just leave too, you know?
Sharing information isn't a one-way street.
What are you getting at? Are you saying you're giving us information then?
Let me put it this way. If you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. If you do that, you might be able to receive some top-secret information about a certain deputy chief in the process.
Uh-huh. Okay, interesting. Also, again, yeah, I do remember her because I remember her, like, torpedo titties. Like literally, I remember people saying, like, torpedo titties, like, way back in the day, but I personally never, like, really saw, even, like, when I would see big anime honkers, they never reminded me of torpedoes. These are 100% torpedo titties. Like, look at them. They are more long than they are large. So it's just 100%. You can load those into some cylinders and then just launch them into the water. She's the voice of Sayaka Miki in Madoka Magica. Ah, okay. It's been literally maybe a decade since I've watched Madoka Magica, so I can't say that I really remember what she might sound like. The only thing I remember is that the voices I remember from Madoka Magica is that I know Christina V plays, God, I can't even remember their names either, but the black-haired girl. And then Carrie Karanen plays the mommy? Is she the blonde girl? You know, the one that's the one that thing happens to.
So let's say... what's a good example?
Ultra massive boobies. They're called Tsar Booba. Interesting.
Ah, got it.
Sure, I could call them that.
The fact that there are 0 survivors on the surface, that's a bald-faced lie. In truth, there's a lost utopia where humans have gathered and are living quite happily. Were you not aware of this? The suits at the Ark have known about it for a coon's age.
A what? What did you just call? What? I don't think you're allowed to say that. Jeez.
You mean someplace other than the amusement park?
Amusement park? What's she on about?
Spill the beans. Keep talking. How do we know you're telling the truth?
So you want confirmation? What's in it for me?
It's certainly tempting. But we have to keep our mission strictly confidential. You don't want any leaks.
I really like Anissa's hair. I just want to like run my hand through it. It looks like it would be very soft and bouncy.
It should be okay if we keep it between us. How about if we use some kind of...
Homura, right, the black-haired girl, and yes, Mommy is the blonde. Okay, so I did remember one of them at least, and I also remember Madoka. Hey, see, I'm not losing it completely.
Nice! Let's do that. From now on, our code name for our destination is Sewage.
As for the item we're after, we'll call it Cartridge Case.
You do realize I can hear everything you're saying.
All right, so is she just gonna like tag along?
It is
And she's just gonna be there for like literally no reason. All right then, I guess.
Clean up neatly and beautifully.
All right. So again, as we have more and more densely populated maps, I'm going to have to try and circumvent certain certain battles so that I'm not having to do every single one of them.
What a truly beautiful story this was.
All right.
I'm most pleased with it.
Outpost defense has been raised. Good stuff. Don't forget Kyoko. Kyoko's the little redhead with the ponytail, right? I'm pretty sure. Was she in the original Madoka Magica? I don't think I remember seeing her when I was watching it. I feel like she had to have been either in like the movie or the second season or whatever. I really need to up my Madoka Magica knowledge, because yeah, there's definitely lots of shit that I should know, but that I just don't.
Full contact. Wipe them all out for the sake of adventure.
Yeah, get out of here. Ooh, there goes the boats.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
Let's go, Starfish.
Okay, let's go.
Starfish, man. Anchor, what is your thing with starfish?
Whatever.
Also,
I'll just do what I can.
I think isn't like the technical term for them like sea star?
Pathetic.
Like apparently, I guess starfish is not considered like the sort of technical term or something. It's like one of those things that you learn, sort of like how we all had to learn that apparently it is octopuses and not octopi.
All sorted. Glass slippers, full contact.
Go for it.
Yeah, she was the glutton of the group. Was she? Yeah, she had to have not been in the original, like, you know, the original first series, because I don't remember anything about her. Okay, so we have to go that way. Oh, am I gonna have to hold on. So we're gonna go through there, and then oh my god, and then we're gonna go there. Okay, and then I'm assuming we're gonna go through there. Okay. Yeah, I'll save fighting these guys for some other day.
Let's go, Bolt.
Let's go for this guy here.
So I shall defeat them.
What is this here? Wait, defense battle? Hold on.
wind?
What's this
I
one?
can't believe we even have these guys here.
Follow the
Whatever,
wind?
fine then.
Follow the adventure.
I think I forgot the
Alright, get this out of here. Get rid of the olive boys.
Made for you. Maybe coral pancake? Oh!
Alright. She was in the original TV series. She showed up in episode 9. Did she? God damn. Yeah, that just goes to show just how little I actually retained from that series. I should probably maybe just dedicate a whole weekend to catching up and refamiliarizing myself with Madoka Magica. If I can stomach all of the depression in one go. I know that apparently, I guess the movie really pissed a lot of people off, from what I remember. Maybe I'll find out why one day. Okay. 3 films, gonna be a 4th film. Wasn't there also like spin-off series as well? Or something like that. I can't remember. But I know that there's a lot of Madoka Magica. Again, it's like the modern day Evangelion, you know. I mean, it always wore its shirt on it, or its heart on its sleeve about being inspired by Evangelion, but even in the way in which it's super
Follow the adventure.
oh shit.
It
All
is
right.
not becoming to rush.
How did it piss people off? I don't know. Something about like one of the characters. I think it was Homura doing a thing that like got a lot of people mad or whatever. It's been so long. It's been so fucking long.
Oh!
Okay.
Would you like to try our signature menu?
She sounds so much more tomboyish than I figured Anchor would sound.
Glass slippers, full contact. Now is the time of true beauty.
Ooh, boy just showed up just to get absolutely slapped down.
Victory! Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
Hey, Master speaking my language.
It is
All right.
not becoming to
There we
rush.
go.
I will go slowly.
All hands to
No!
battle station.
Stop.
Let's go, Bolt.
There
All
we go.
hands to Let's go, Bolt.
Let's see.
Rappy.
Was it the no. This was Madoka was way before like this ever became an issue. And that's only specifically with Korean gotcha bros. So, yeah, not definitely not that.
How much further until we reach the sewage?
About 1.2 kilometers.
Nearly there.
She is. She's just tagging along behind us.
Is all of this really necessary?
Absolutely. Security is of utmost importance.
Speaking of which, yeah, after I got my new phone, I literally spent like 20 minutes going through all the bullshit to turn off all the ways in which Google and Samsung are trying to spy on you by being able to access your camera and your microphone and track your location and be able to know what apps you're using and all that sort of stuff. If you have an Android, make sure to turn all that shit off. If you have an iPhone, I mean, you made your choice. So we know that you want to be tracked by Big Papa Apple.
Let's not do this. How about an open exchange of information? Both sides. One question, One answer.
I'm screaming to my inner demons. I do that every single day. Actually, never mind. I lied. I just ignore them. I just ignore them and pretend they're not there. Samsung keyboard typing is ass, and I'm using it. I switched over to the Google keyboard, which I feel is way better. I think it's just called G keyboard. You got a new phone. When did you get that? It was just honestly like a few days ago. I think it showed up on Thursday. I was supposed to get it. No, was it Wednesday? It might have been Wednesday. It was supposed to get to my place on Monday, but because Best Buy messed up and didn't put my apartment number on it, it took a little longer than it was supposed to. But yeah, I got it, and I finally have a phone that's from this decade, because my old phone was from 2017, I believe. And yeah, you know what? I can actually just go ahead and turn this thing off now. Yeah, what? Why do I have to enter my PIN to be able to turn off my phone? That's dumb. But yeah, so my old phone, my Galaxy S8 can finally rest well. Rest well, sweet prince, you have done enough. Did the same thing when I got my phone upgraded. I feel your pain. Yeah, like, but hey, you know, again, kudos to Google and Samsung that they let you turn all of their cringe tracking and spyware shit off. Again, unlike Apple. How'd you turn off spying on Samsung? You gotta go through a labyrinthine. It's not really labyrinthine. You just have to know where all of the options are. So I would suggest like just searching on YouTube, like how to turn off, like, you know, like Android, remove tracking, spyware, you know, any of those types of keywords, and you should get some YouTube videos. Specifically, I watched like I can't remember. I think it was called like some cool tech or something interesting or something like that. It was this guy with, you know, an Indian accent, and he's just like going through and showing you all the options that are spying on you and how to turn them all off. So yeah, if you haven't done like a little don't spy on me session where you just turn all the options off, I would suggest like maybe taking a look at one of those. I thought you were gonna say 2007 when you got your phone dropped. Yeah, no, not exactly that long ago, but again, it was still from the last decade. So, but yeah, it's been really nice. My new phone, I really like it. The battery actually lasts me like more than a day. It doesn't take me 3 minutes to update an app. I can actually run more than a single app without the other apps just completely resetting themselves when I go back to them. The camera is really nice, and yeah, it's just been a very pleasant experience overall. Where were we at Nikke? Chapter 19 or something like that, and I think currently the story is on like chapter 38. So yeah, I need to stop yapping and you know, get a moving. Be resurrected when the current phone inevitably fails. I mean, my last one lasted for 8 years, and so I just gotta take care of my new one as well as I did my last one, and it should last me another 8 years, hopefully.
What are you all looking for? No, wait. First, tell me about sewage.
It's where sewer water flows from?
Are you for real right now?
It's a place where heretics are created.
What? Is that true?
Nope. It's actually an engineering lab where they've managed to replicate the corruption codes for raptures.
You're not pulling my leg again, are you?
Yep.
That's my wife right there. That's my wife messing with that goldfish turd that we've just got hanging onto our backs for no reason.
Fine. Let me just ask one thing. Are you not curious about the information I have? It's about the survivors up on the surface. We're talking about people who have managed to thrive for decades in an environment where not a single inch of land has been recaptured in the Ark's entire history.
Oh my god, such awkward sentence break. Of course I want to know more.
Then why are you doing this to me? I'm trying to reach a compromise here that will benefit both of us. Can't you give me something to go on? Anything?
Nope.
Why not?
If we tell you what we came here for, your superior will only try to take it away from us.
But even if that happens, it would all be in mankind's best interest.
You see that? Yeah, just let us victimize you personally, and it's all for the betterment of, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Sorry.
Get out of
but
here.
That's something we can't get behind. Not Master, nor any of us. Believe that Marion should be dissected, even if it is for a greater cause.
Well, it's not like we'll be able to keep it much of a secret once we reach the coordinates anyway.
I mean, I did turn off my location tracking on my phone, so I think
Whatever.
I think we should be good there. There we go. Although apparently they can also track you from just if you have your accelerometer on, which again, one of the channels that I watch to help me with the spyware of my phone.
Full contact.
Go, boy!
What is happening?
Let me check the mirror.
Jesus
for a
Christ! All
moment.
right. But yeah, they were like, yeah, if you have your accelerometer on, then even if you turn your location tracking off, if you're on like a bus and they can
I am most pleased
base
with it.
your phone's movements based on the movements of the phones around you. It's like, okay, first of all, I don't
Follow the wind.
travel on a
Follow
bus.
the adventure.
But second of all, yeah, like I'm not going to turn my accelerometer back on every time I want to, switch from portrait to landscape mode while I'm watching a video or when I want to use my camera. Like, if they're really gonna track me from the orientation of my phone, then all right, I feel like that's the extent to where I'll be like, okay, fine. If you're still tracking me like that, then at that point you deserve it, I suppose. They use an AI program for localization. For what? For Nikke? I mean, sometimes it feels like it. Even in like their, big blockbuster
Let's go. Can't believe we even
games like Stellar Blade, apparently the writing is just not that great.
Looks like we caught a break. Sewage security is down.
Maybe things will go more smoothly this time around.
Let's not count our eggs before they hatch. The fact that the security systems have been disabled could mean someone has already been here.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. In the Rappy ASMR that they put out, she literally does a countdown. It's nuts. That they actually did that. It's not like a true sort of like she does it in like one chunk, like she counts down from like 10 to 1. But it's in real time. It's maybe over the course of like 2 minutes or something like that. So, it's one of those countdowns. But hey, it's still a countdown.
Something smells fishy, and it ain't the sewage.
Enough with the sewage bit. I already know it's the research center. You can stop using that stupid code word.
Well, then what are you doing here then?
Sorry. Guess we just got used to it.
Where's the cartridge case?
If the layout of this place is anything like a regular research center, we'll have to go up a few floors.
All right, let's go get ourselves a cartridge case.
Booyah!
Do you two have hands in your pants or something?
What? What? Okay. I don't know why she said that, but sure. It's funny. It's funny when Rappy uses like euphemisms or
Gaze upon
you know,
my
any sort of like
audience.
colloquialism, I suppose. It just doesn't sound right coming from her mouth almost.
There are more?
This decoration is so
Let me check the mirror for a moment.
Made for you. Oh!
All right, let's get rid of all of these fuckers. Get out of here.
Wipe them all out for the sake of adventure.
Where you at? There you are. God, their ability to just teleport somewhere else is so annoying. Because I could just get them in one fell swoop, but then they keep disappearing when their health reaches a certain threshold, and then I have to. What the hell?
Follow the
okay.
wind. Follow the adventure.
There we go. I hate that you have to literally be right on top of relics in order to get them. File corrupted, audio only. We saw it. Hope. Or was it merely a mirage? I can vaguely see something in the distance. I'm sorry, hope is not something that you see, folks. Something resembling a man-made structure. I'm positive they're not ruins from before the first invasion. This structure off in the distance seems to have been built using technology far beyond what humans are currently capable of. I'm certain of this, for I saw there are lights on the structure. I also saw the shadow of a flying angel, or perhaps it was a Nikke. We will go there at daybreak.
Okay, let's go.
Alrighty. Okay, let's see.
These, do I have
Let's see.
the right?
Destroy.
They are humanity's enemy.
And
so
also
I should-
destroy.
Let's go, Bolt. Okay,
Let's go this one, I suppose.
It is not becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
What am I eating tonight? I already had popcorn at the movie theater, so that's all I'm gonna eat, because I basically had about like maybe 2,200 calories just from the amount of popcorn that I ate. Because yes, I always have to reiterate, I am a slut for movie theater popcorn. It is my vice. Some people it's smoking, some people it's drinking, some people it's soda, some people it's junk food. For me, it's movie theater popcorn. I got to have it, and if I run out of the popcorn while the movie is happening, then
let's go, Bolt.
I have to get more. Where the fuck is the Jesus? Yeah, if I run out, then I have to go get more.
I can't believe we even have. Follow the wind.
Let's see.
Follow the adventure.
Hey,
Let's see. Think they want the bet, they won't hope afterwards, they need despair. Oh boy. Is that a motherfucking Danganronpa reference? Went to the movie. What'd I see? So I mentioned it before, I went and saw Novocaine. It was a fun, silly time, and if you can stomach, like, you know, gross, like almost body horror type stuff. It's an action comedy movie about a guy who can't feel pain, and so the whole thing is that, you know, he sustains injuries that would otherwise incapacitate regular people, but he just keeps on trucking. But yeah, there's lots of blood, and there's lots of there's, you know, blood and bone and hands going into deep fryers and hands touching hot iron skillets and whatnot. And so if you can handle that sort of stuff, also like bones breaking, so if you can handle that stuff, I highly recommend checking it out. It's a good fun time. But if not, if you're a little squeamish, then maybe you shouldn't. Let's see. I thought you were gonna say you sold 2025 Snow White or something like that. Saw 2025 Snow White. I was sort of like, I wasn't going to watch it in the movie theater. I refuse to see any live action Disney remake in the movie theaters anymore. But I was thinking like maybe the live action Snow White kind of looked a little bit good just because it seemed like they were changing a whole lot about it from the original, so it at least justified its existence by taking certain liberties with the original. But apparently it's still just not good. Also, the whole thing with not being willing to cast dwarves or little people to play the seven dwarves was kind of cringe, you know, all because Peter Dinklage like made a stink about it. It's like he's like, yeah, what, you can only hire little people to, you know, play these types of roles where they play like literal dwarves or elves or whatever, and it's like, motherfucker, like 80% of the roles you've played have been ones where you're either a literal actual dwarf or, you know, like it's been like a joke that you're very small. So like, you know, like I get what he's saying, but still, like you cost those actors jobs that they could have had. You know, there's not very many roles that are usually going around for people of a very short stature. So, you know, little people actors, like their pickings are slim enough as it is without you just like completely nuking jobs out of the industry for them. Let's see. Yeah, they could have fit the roles, but you know, caving to it wasn't even like social pressure. Like it wasn't anything about like wokeism and stuff. It was literally just Peter Dinklage making a stink about it.
This cartridge case you guys are after, is it vapaus?
Yep. What? Drats, did I just reveal something I shouldn't have?
Neon.
No, you're fine. You seem to know an awful lot about vapaus already.
Honey, come here and look at this.
Again, who are you? Stop calling me honey. I don't know you.
Some people, I'm willing to share certain information.
I walk towards Papillon. Yeah. In Papillon's hand is a tattered piece of paper. It is a research report.
Here.
Papillon grabs my fingers and points to a certain paragraph.
Check this out.
Test subject 1RHX, tentative name, blood type holder. Conclusion: a unique substance has been extracted from the subject's blood. Injecting the aforementioned substance into the heretic Anachiro, hey, that's Cinderella, resulted in the eradication of all nanosubstances inside the subject's body. Now, the subject, that wasn't Red Hood, was it? Like, it wasn't her blood that was used to, I can't remember, honestly. The whole thing about what vapaus actually is like, it's, that information is fuzzy to me. The substance has been named vapaus.
Sounds like we're in the right place.
Heretic. Anachiro. So, Modernia isn't the only heretic in the world?
Of course not.
How many more are there?
Nice try. You're not getting anything out of me until you cough up some information first.
Hey, give her credit. She knows what she's doing. What was the name of the guy who played Mini-Me from Austin Powers? Yeah, Verm Troyer? Was it Vern? Was that his last name? I remember it was Vern something, but yeah, it's been a second. He had a YouTube channel before he passed away. Oh, did he? How about that? Where the hell is Red Riding Hood in this game? Riding Hood is actually called Red Hood, and she's somewhere else right now. That's sort of a little spoiler for the future story. But also, Goth Ninja, my apologies, forgot to say how do you do? How's it going? I appreciate you stopping in. Hope your night is treating you well.
How about that? Suddenly I'm not so curious.
I figured as much.
I keep reading the data. Sample extraction, 10 milliliters, a total of 12 samples, storage location, research center, building 9, room 503. I'm pretty sure it was Red Shoes. Like, it was Red Shoes' blood that was extracted and used to make, or was it used to make, no, vapaus is the thing that gets rid of, again, it's been a while. I can't remember, like, what vapaus does, and then what, like, the heretics, how the heretics actually get made. Was it like a virus that's like uploaded into the nanomachine? I can't remember.
Building 9. That's close to us.
Let's go. Ruled as passing as suicide. I think I remember that. I think, like, was it another little person actor? I think there was a, yeah, I think Peter Dinklage played another little person actor that they made a biopic for, and I think he also died from suicide because, like, some sort of complication of his condition was going to essentially make it so that he couldn't, it was going to be very difficult for him to continue living, so then he just sort of like, he just decided to end his life or something like that. Again, can't remember. My mind seems to be fuzzy on a whole lot of details tonight, so I would say that I'm not the best primary source tonight.
One more victory for Bolt and me.
Alrighty, let's see here.
Slippers are a bit. Okay, let's go. Do I have
Defense battle?
It is
No,
not
thank you.
becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Oh, there's a
Follow the
relic right
wind.
there.
Follow the adventure.
Okay.
Let's go, Starfish.
Destroy. Okay, sure.
Okay, let's go.
Gaze upon me, my audience.
It's a whole lot of loading there for what? What is there to load here? I need to get rid of this motherfucker real quick, because I'm pretty sure those are one of the bastards that like to stun.
I'll go at an easy pace. Made for you. Oh!
Have a taste of adventure.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Come on. There we go. Sorry about that. Vaping outside.
Victory! Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
Alrighty. I mean, hey, that's fine. You know, you're I ain't your dad, so I'm not gonna tell you that you should or shouldn't do something.
Follow the wind.
Hope it was a good draw.
Run before the wind. Full
All right.
speed
Oh
ahead.
man. All right. Well, at least it's not a defense mission, so it's fine. Base defense is fine.
Even when I'm preparing, I'm gorgeous.
Oh!
Have a taste of adventure.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Get out of
All
here.
out for the sake of adventure.
Hey yo, there we go. All right. Yes, base defense is no problem at all.
Crack open some rum to celebrate.
Okay, and
Let's
then
go, Bolt.
gotta take care of these
It is
motherfuckers.
not becoming to rush. I will go slowly. I will clean up neatly and beautifully.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Made for you.
Oh man, why are these guys showing up like so often? Also, what am I supposed to do? Like they got like this shitty shield around them.
Have a taste of adventure.
Let's make some waves.
Now is the time of true beauty. Let me check the mirror for
Just
a
a
moment.
tiny little sip. Gotta ask if you played Epic 7. I do not know what that is, But I will say that once we finished Yakuza on stream, we're gonna have a run of doing a bunch of indie games, because both on stream and off stream, I've been playing basically nothing but AAA games for a good long while. I've been playing Indiana Jones, Yakuza, Spider-Man 2, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So, you know, I'm getting a little AAA video gamed out. So I wanna play some more indie stuff coming up. So yeah, for a good long stint, we're gonna be playing mostly some more underground indie titles, which I think should be pretty fun, because honestly, we are entering into a golden age of indie video games, because AAA studios are just absolutely just bleeding money. They keep making stupid decision after stupid decision, and yeah, they're, you know, from like NFTs and AI and all that bullshit, and then their games are getting stale and whatnot. You know, mostly, like, most of them are fine, but the overall trajectory of the AAA market has been getting really stale, and just, yeah, there's nothing really exciting going on with AAA games. All the cool shit's happening at the indie level, and then some AAA studios try to bite on some indie on the indies. So like, I know that there's like a bunch of AAA studios trying to make like the next Balatro, and it's like, motherfuckers, you're not gonna make the next Balatro, because like, the place where Balatro is made is specifically outside of your purview. So it's, AAA is just they're very cringe. All of them. They're the way they move is cringe. Their behavior is cringe, and just all of it. So dumb. Try out old retro shmup games. Not retro, but I am planning on playing this one game called Rogue Flight, which is essentially, the way it plays is kind of like Star Fox 64, but like turbo Star Fox 64. That's and it's gonna be pretty fun. So I've played the demo for it, and yeah, it's a good time. No more NFTs, no more AI. I can get behind these sentiments. Like how indies pour their heart out to pay tribute to old games. Yeah, I mean, granted, a lot of it's also just like logistical and you know, relating to being a little bit more technologically limited, because usually they're like a single person or maybe a team of like less than 10 people or something like that. So making games the way they were made back when like budgets for video games was essentially maybe like, you know, $10,000 or something, it's a little bit more feasible for a small team to be able to or a single person to be able to make games like that, rather than try to make AAA games. Even though with Unreal Engine, it's feasible for a single person to be able to make a AAA looking game, but they usually run like garbage. So it's usually best to just, you know, make your Metroidvanias or make your RPG Maker games, or, you know, all that kind of stuff. You'll never play Grand Theft Auto. No, I care nothing about Grand Theft Auto. I have never really cared about the series in general. So yeah, when like GTA 6 comes out, everybody and their dog is going to be playing it, except for me. I just don't care about GTA. I care about Red Dead Redemption. So when they make Red Dead Redemption 3 in like 10 years, I will play that. But yeah, I care nothing for GTA.
Inside that freezer? Why is it so big?
Let's see what's inside. Let's crack it open. Everyone sprints eagerly towards the freezer.
There's a case for a flask to be inserted.
A flask?
There are 12 slots, and 11 of them contain empty flasks inside.
Oh, okay. Like, I'm assuming she might mean like test tubes or flasks in the way that we
other one is
typically
empty.
think of them.
Were we beaten to the punch? I hate it when that happens.
Something doesn't feel right here.
Also, I feel like we need to appreciate when we can when the game zooms in on the characters' models this closely, because you can't get this close in the character view that you can do over at the, like, you know, the character roster that you have, the Nikke library. So gotta appreciate when they give us a more detailed and close-up view of the characters. When indies or free games do a lot better than shitty AAA slop. Yeah. I can't wait for my dog Sparky to play a game for the first time. He can't hit the controls because he got no thumbs. Hey, you know what? Sparky's going to be just fine. You put an iPad in front of him and he'll make something happen. He'll be crying in pain and subtitles with no thumbs. Again, give him an iPad. I think he'll be on cloud 9, I guarantee. GTA Online, having cool vehicles, the pay to win, very slow grind. Yeah, honestly, I feel like it's more entertaining to watch other people, you know, play Grand Theft Auto Online. You know, like all the crazy wackiness that the Hololive girls get up to in GTA Online is pretty fun, honestly. Like a Fuamoko, like, driving around their ambulance, just running over people. It's good shit.
The security system was down when we arrived.
I'm not detecting any heat sources from Raptures.
Also, we're gonna do a hydration check here for everybody. I swear to God, this thing is like the same size as my other chug jug that I had, but it feels like I have water for longer with this one. I don't know.
What if it isn't a rapture? Papillon might have been just a cover, while Papillon Mark II was really following us.
What? Papillon Mark II? Who? Why do you guys know her lore? When did we meet her at some point? I don't feel like we have.
Please. If anything, that'd be a blessing.
Uh-oh. The wall behind us shatters.
Enemy sighted.
I knew something was up.
I really do have a
Isabel,
dog named
cover the
Sparky. He's a
commander.
Jack Russell. Aw, that's cute. Hey, yo, what's happening here? Who the hell are y'all? Uh-oh. Nani?
Be good and hold still.
Haran, tie up the Nikkes.
Crows, attack.
Hold on. A male? Another male?
Noah, block all escape routes.
Oh, fucking no. Oh, so this is where we finally meet these ones. Okay. God, I think I have Noah, like, fully overclocked, even though I don't know anything about her.
My favorite.
She sounds exactly like I always figured she would. One of the Nikkes is seen holding a pair of sturdy shields.
Pilgrims? What's going on here?
You don't get to ask questions. If anything, you should be apologizing.
She sounds like a voice I legitimately use when voice acting certain characters. Like, her voice sounds like mine when I voice Habitrot in FGO.
Bursting in here and trying to steal what others have worked so hard to find.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about vapaus?
Maybe you're not as dumb as you look. Commander Johan. What should we do
Johan?
with them?
Excuse me? Does he actually? He does have a model. Look at that. There's another male in Nikke. Holy crap.
I'm going to ask you some questions.
Oh my god, it's fucking Bryce again. Bryce! Can I never escape you? Why are you literally everywhere? Oni-chan? Oh boy. Males in Nikke? I mean, none of them are playable, but yeah.
If you want to live, I expect proper answers. Who are you? Not
Ellipses.
answering.
Nope. Guess not. Okay. Yes. Buzz. Isabel's weapon begins to vibrate ominously. You just met these people, and you're already naming off their names. I'm a commander from the Ark.
Good. Next question.
Johan pulls out a flask with vapaus. Nani?
You say you're a commander from the Ark. You could stay burrowed underground, safe from harm. This is an item used to kill heretics.
Okay, so yeah, vapaus like clears out the heretic virus or whatever the hell it is.
Why on earth would someone like you want this?
Bryce, I love you. Oh my gosh. To liberate the Nikkes.
What are you on about?
Vapaus destroys the nanomachines inside a heretic's body.
Okay, yes. But the nanomachines were put there to like prevent Nikke from being able to harm humans, I believe. But that's also what causes the heretic virus. I'm still trying to regain my knowledge that was lost to the weeks or months. Damn him. I just wanna Nikke need him. Alice, calm down. Need my squirt bottle here. Plague claws out.
In doing that, it disrupts their regenerative abilities. So, if you were to use this on the Nikkes inside the Ark...
You could remove their nymph.
Nymph. That's the thing. But I'm pretty sure nanomachines are also nymph.
Freeing them from the endless cycle of resurrection. Liberating them.
That's the plan.
I see now. All right, last question. Which do you think is more important? The liberation of Nikkes, or recapturing the surface?
Ellipses. Obviously, the only answer is my waifus. So, yeah. Fuck the surface. Liberating the Nikkes, Chad.
Is that right? Then I believe we're done here. You may die now.
Okay. Johan grabs my neck without giving me time to react. And with a strength bordering on superhuman, he throws my body through the hole in the wall.
Commander!
Yeet!
No, I can't reach!
Noah's shield blocks Rappy from reaching me.
Where do you think you're going? It may not look like much, but there's no shield in the Ark stronger than mine.
Also, that's Neon. That's just fucking Neon's voice. Oh, man.
Your puny little bullets won't put a dent in it.
Yoda, I hear Bryce. What are you doing here, bro? Of course you heard Bryce. Bryce is literally in every fucking thing that exists.
Damn you!
She's right. I can't even put a scratch on it. What should I do?
What else? We plow our way through that thing no matter what it takes.
Swoosh bang! As Johan stares at me plummeting down, he tosses a flare out the window.
Leave the rest of them to the Raptures. We're going back to Eden.
Yes, Commander.
Alrighty. We have made first contact. Good stuff.
No one can stop us.
Ugh. Get out of here.
All sorted.
I'll go at an easy place.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Have a taste of advanced glass slippers. Full contact.
Go for it! Do, made for you. Maybe coral pancake? Is for parfait?
And god dang it. Everyone reloading at the exact same time. Y'all are killing me here.
Victory! Let's crack open some rum to celebrate.
All right. EX stage. Just right there, huh? Alrighty then. All right, now
Follow the
push
wind,
this button.
Follow the adventure.
Okay.
These slippers are a bit...
Ooh. There it is. Managed to find it right there.
Let's go, Bolt.
All right, and then we come in here. Alrighty.
I can't believe
Go
we even
here.
have these guys.
Destroy.
Let's go,
Good
Bolt.
stuff. Johan does not look like a husbando. Slap in front of me, in front of my kids, and try to
Let
help
us
me
get off
out of
to
my
a
situation
beautiful
with my
start.
abusive husband. Wait, what? I think I wasn't quite able to keep up with the speech to text there. I'll need to reread that.
Oh! Have a taste of adventure.
Okay. And then
Glass slippers?
here they come.
Contact. Now is the time.
Get out of here. No, Olive Boys, calm down. Okay. It's not that cute, to be honest. Johan does not look like a husbando.
Can be.
It looks like he slapped me in front of my kids and tried to help me out of my situation with my abusive husband. What? Are you saying he's the abusive husband, or he would help you out with your abusive husband?
These slippers are a bit...
Cat Noir. I'm Cat Noir. I'm Feline Purr. What is happening with y'all right now?
Are you okay?
You're...
Sorry for being so rough back there. I know we've met before, but considering you're in my neck of the woods, allow me to introduce myself properly.
Have we met before? God damn, it's been so long.
My name is Haran. I'm a pilgrim serving Eden, a sort of sanctuary up on the surface.
Why did you save me?
No real reason. Just felt like it, I suppose.
Oh yeah?
Gotta entertain myself somehow.
Your commander wanted to kill me.
That he did. But I wanted to save you. So that's that.
Her voice sounds familiar. I've definitely heard her somewhere else before.
We try not to get too involved in other people's affairs. So long as we're willing to face the consequence, we're free to do as we wish.
Oh yeah?
That's
Word?
our rule.
Pretty stark contrast from the Ark.
Very much so. But then again, if the rules were the same as the Ark, how could we call this place paradise?
Did you say paradise? That's what Eden is supposed to be, my guy. You gotta read a little bit more.
That's right. It's a sacred place on the surface where Nikkes and humans coexist peacefully.
I think I've gotten a few copies of her actually, but I think she's actually apparently not that good from what I hear.
If you think a Nikke defying her commander due to her changing her mind is wild, then just wait till you get to Eden. You'll see stuff way crazier than that.
Wow.
What do you think? Would you like me to take you there?
Is your commander there too? Before that, I want to reunite with my squad. I need my babies, my harem.
Very well. I'll leave you here then. I've already done my part by saving you. Your squad mates are no concern of mine.
Okay. Then again, the odds of a human surviving on the surface unescorted are slim. I understand your concern for your squad mates, but it might be better to stick with me for the time being. Wait, who is saying this? Is this us? Is this her? If it is her, why isn't she just saying it outright? Whatever you say.
So, you've made up your mind? Follow me then. Try to keep up.
Okay. Alright. What the hell are you doing there, Vic? I have no idea what is going on. Oh, he's pulling a Yola. I have no idea what's happening.
Have a taste of adventure.
Starfish decoration is so cool! Let's make some waves!
Wipe them all out.
Let's do it.
For the sake of adventure.
Maybe coral pancakes? Super parfait?
There we go. Alrighty.
What a truly beautiful story this was.
Yay,
most
outpost
pleased with
defense
it.
up. We're almost to 100. Okay, so Kiara's been writing up an essay here. Let's see what they're saying here. Okay. The main villain of the TV series, Hotchmuth, wants to get the miraculous from Ladybug Cat Noir, basically wants to bring back his dead wife, Cat Noir. Oh my god. Is Kiara just putting a bunch of miraculous Ladybug spoilers into the chat? I can't believe this. I can't believe this heresy. This everybody close your ears. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh no, apparently I guess Kiara's just summarizing Miraculous Ladybug. All right then, good stuff. Let's see.
I can't believe we even have these guys.
It is not
Here we go.
becoming to rush. I will go slowly.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Miraculous Ladybug is that Christina V plays what's her name? Marinette. And then also they both don't like each other in their regular identities, but then they both are into each other secret identities. Essentially, it's Sailor Moon. You know, it's like when Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask are into each other, but they're not into each other in their normal lives. And then also, I think I remember at some point a lot of people were saying, like, I don't know,
I can't believe we even have
it was
these
like
guys.
too dragged out or whatever, or the story was starting to decline. But yeah, never watched it myself. I also think it's French, mayhaps, but yeah, that's about it. People make video essays on Miraculous Ladybug. Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, there's video essays on the most esoteric and niche interest that you could possibly have nowadays. Everybody's got their own little sort of autistic interest that they can find a big 3-hour long video essay about nowadays. If you want a 3-hour video essay about, like,
What a
you know,
beautiful story
computer
this was.
computer
most pleased
MOSFETs
with
or
it.
something like that, you could probably find one. Or Usagi and Rei. Usagi and Rei.
Let's go, Starfish.
Usagi and Rei know
It is
who
not
you are.
becoming to rush.
Like they're on the same team. They know that they're Sailor Moon and Sailor Sailor Mars.
No one can stop us.
Starfish decoration is so cool! Made for you!
Yeah, get out of here with your bullshit.
Have a taste of adventure.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Tower!
There are more?
Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of flying crap. Wonder if I can take out the boss before those missiles get here. Oh, it's all the way back there. Oh, you bastard.
Made for you! Oh! Would you like to try our signatures? Let's make some waves! Go, boys!
There we go. All right. Kind of kind of like the iceberg videos. Yeah, they can be interesting, especially if like you find yourself in a mood where just suddenly you're like, hey, what's the deal with airline food? Something like that, and then you can find like a whole ass video essay on the history of airline food. Apparently, they Jerry Seinfeld never actually said what's the deal with airline food. Even though that's sort of like the cliched Seinfeld line. I think he did talk about like flying in general. You know, it was like, what's the deal with flying and stuff like that. But he never actually specifically said, what's the deal with airline food. Yeah, see, them just like teleporting around is so annoying.
Victory!
What were we talking about? My mind track on Miraculous Ladybug, and we're debating which Sailor Moon character is better. We never talked about which Sailor Moon character is better. We're not here to
follow the wind.
We're not here to oh no, it's a fucking defense. Oh, fine, whatever.
No one can stop us.
All Sailor Scouts are created equal. We don't have to, you know, be making them compete against one another. Even though for me personally, I'm definitely more of a Sailor Uranus fan. I see you back there, motherfucker. Don't think I don't know you're back there.
Have a taste of adventure.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Hope the water isn't too salty for ya.
There you go.
Surface decoration is so cool. Maybe coral pancakes? Is for
There's some dirt on my
Okay.
face.
Made for you.
All right. I wish there was a Sailor Venus spin-off in the anime style back with a modernization. Well, Sailor Moon originally started off as, like, the original was about Sailor Venus. It was called Sailor V. So Sailor V existed, or was the original manga that the author created, and it was so popular that her publisher asked if she could like make more. So then that's when she made Sailor Moon, and then she incorporated Sailor V into Sailor Moon, and that's where Sailor Venus came from. Which is kind of unfortunate because I remember Sailor Venus as just being the worst Sailor Moon, because, you know, all of the qualities that Sailor Moon had that were really annoying, they amped it up. They amped it up for Sailor Venus, kind of making her a little bit less likable than even Sailor Moon. Which sucks because yeah, she was the OG.
It's not becoming to rush.
Where's this relic?
Go slowly. They are
God, is it right behind?
I can't believe we even have.
It is not becoming to rush.
I don't got time for this shit. I'll get it some other time.
These slippers are a bit.
You want to pull fictional women towards each other?
That deserves
Ain't nothing wrong with fictional women getting pulled towards one another. All right. God, immediately they just start firing off their shots. Jesus. Oh my God, they're all over. Stop it. Just gonna get rid of all y'all.
Glass slippers, full contact.
Wherever you're at. There we go. Know about the manga, but been need to see a Sailor V anime. Yeah, unfortunately, Sailor Moon just took off way too much for them to care about making a Sailor V anime. And I mean, Sailor V is already technically in the anime, so you know. Isn't Sailor Moon just a dorky Sailor Venus then? Essentially, yeah. Caw-caw.
That's much better. You can come out now.
You're quite strong.
As I should be. Only the strong survive up here. You won't get to the top of the food chain by being weak, that's for sure.
Is Commander Johan by any chance?
As strong as I am. You, of all people, should know, considering that knuckle sandwich he gave you.
Okay, it wasn't a knuckle sandwich. He choked me out and then threw me through a wall. All right, there's a difference.
At first, he was a weak human, much like yourself. But then he swapped his broken bones and tattered skin for mechanical parts.
Oh, he's a cyborg. He's been chromed up.
He even managed to cover up all the gaps resulting from the surgeries. Before I met him, I thought all humans were doomed to be prey for all eternity. Thanks to him, I've come around slightly on that.
Oh, word? What made him do this to himself?
He's obsessed with reclaiming the surface. The thought of it has consumed him entirely, more than anyone else I've seen. For him, reclaiming the surface will never come to pass if it's left to bureaucrats pontificating over it during their lunch meetings.
I mean, that's fair, I suppose.
The sunshine, the smell of the grass, the flow of the water, and the windswept valleys on a breezy day. He intends for all of it to come to pass by his hand alone. Achieving this is his entire purpose in life. He's willing to do anything to make his dream a reality.
I think he took Shia LaBeouf's words a little too literally. You don't have to just do it, my guy.
Let me ask you something. Are you not a commander, sent from the Ark to recapture the surface as well? Yet, even with vapaus within your grasp, you claimed you'd use it instead to liberate the Nikkes. What if, as a result, a heretic survives and threatens your precious homestead and its people? What would you do then?
I mean, as long as she's hot, like, I'm sure we could figure something out. Put everything I have on the line.
And does that include...
Yes, my life. For 1 second, I thought it said my wife. I was like, what? I didn't know we were married. Man. Actually, I have a crush on both Rei and Minako when I was younger because of the long hair. And Makoto. Wasn't Makoto Tuxedo Mask? Wasn't that his name? I mean, yeah, I liked Ami and or wait, or is Makoto Sailor Minako? Isn't Minako Sailor Jupiter? I can't remember. But yeah. Sailor Moon OC Sailor Gyaru. I feel like Sailor Moon and Sailor Venus would probably be Gyarus by today's standard. Makoto is Sailor Jupiter. Okay, then who's Minako? I thought Minako was Jupiter. A lot I could play about Rei personally from the 90s. True Crystal, her personality is different in the manga. I haven't read through enough of the manga to be able to remember. I told my roommate, like, we have to do like a Sailor Moon like marathon at some point. Just gotta find time, you know. Maybe like a long weekend or something like that. Minako is Venus. Okay, cool. Makoto is Sailor Jupiter. Okay, then what is Tuxedo Mask's name? I feel like I only remember his English dubbed localized name was like Damien, but I thought his Japanese name started with an M. Maybe there's just too many characters whose names start with M. Still remember the amusing dub name for Sailor Moon, nickname of Meatball Head. There's a tiny part of me that will always consider Sailor Moon to be Serena, just because, you know, it's a nice name, and also it was, you know, the name that was first introduced to her as. Darien in the dub, yeah, but what's his Japanese name?
How disappointing.
Yeah, I know.
If there is anything of less value than a human life, I do not know of it.
You know, that's just like your opinion, man. All right.
It is not.
Let's continue on. We're going to
I can't believe we even have these guys.
Follow the wind.
gonna finish out the boss for this part. Mamoru Chiba's Mamoru. That's right. Okay, I knew it started with an A, and yeah, Mamoru, Makoto, like they're sort of similar. So yeah.
Let me check the mirror for a moment.
There we go. All right, let's finish out this whole chapter here finally.
So, this is how powerful maids can be.
His name was Mamoru, like Fight Club. His name was Mamoru.
Okay, let's go.
His name was Mamoru Chiba. 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 Ellipses. Everywhere is a wasteland, no matter where I look. This place isn't...
Of course, it's not paradise. I'm going to put you through a little test.
Oh boy. A test, you say?
That's right. During our chat on the way here, I was trying to figure you out.
I could tell.
But words alone won't suffice. For example, giving one's life to a cause is something that cannot be proven using words alone. So I, Haran, as a Watcher of Paradise, will conduct a trial that will be a true test of your resolve.
Makoto had a tough tomboy personality. Yes, I do remember, I do recall Jupiter and her tomboyishness, which, again, like, I feel Sailor Uranus, Sailor Jupiter, and Videl are probably the reasons why I'm such a strict practitioner of tomboy supremacy nowadays. What was the name of Usagi's friend? Well, she had quite a number of friends. Are you talking about the girl with like the sort of like wavy brown hair and the ribbon? I can't remember her name, even though she does show up a fair bit in the show. I remember they fixed the animation error in Crystal that caused all the time strain. The animation error? I have no idea what animation error you might be talking about. Wait, what's going on here?
Humans reveal who they truly are when faced with the death. I will help set the stage for you.
Oh boy. Hurrah.
Before that, however, we must first ensure the monster you're going up against is somewhat docile. Come with me, human. For the first step, your ability as a commander will be put to the test.
All right. Blu-ray fix. What's the animation error you're talking about? Like from the show there was an animation error, or like there was some sort of animation error in like a previous release of the show.
Have a taste of adventure.
Let's make some waves! Love main power!
Hey yo, no, I don't think so.
Oh! Would you like to try our signature
Last slippers, full contact.
Go, boy!
Oh, he just melted right underneath it. Yes, the show. Interesting. Alrighty.
One more victory for Bolt and me!
Yeah, unfortunately, apparently, I think Warner Brothers has the
Well done.
rights
Your
to Sailor
bravery is
Moon right
admirable.
now, which yeah. My roommate actually went and bought like this Sailor Moon movie pack that's on Blu-ray, and I guess I think it's like the 30th anniversary of it that's going on right now, and yeah, they released it, and she was like, yeah, I gotta get these before Warner Brothers does some gross shit with it.
You have passed the first step.
What's next?
Don't rush me. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Warner Brothers, we should have warned a brother not to do anything with the property like Sailor Moon. Ha ha ha. Puns. Let's see. They had a very strict time slot, and the animated show, the quality was pretty bad. Interesting. As the particles that Haran sprayed seep into the sand, the fallen raptures inside the testing grounds are revived. Hey, yo?
Come to think of it, this may be a bit advanced for you.
You can revive raptures? What possible benefit is there in being able to do that? A flock of crows take flight with spores scattered from their feathers. The spores land upon the raptures. At once their movements become slow and jittery, as if they are malfunctioning.
That should be a little more suitable for you.
You want me to take on these raptures alone?
What? Does the idea seem absurd to you? If so, then let me posit a question for you.
Oh, pause it away.
The paradise that you're imagining, where Nikkes and humans live in harmony, is it a place where Nikkes serve humans unilaterally? As humans can't even defend themselves against raptures who are already at death's door.
That's not what I was thinking at all.
Then prove it. Show me that you can be self-sufficient, and you'll be allowed into paradise.
Oh boy. I aim the gun at the rapture and fire, but human weaponry is of little use against them.
No need to worry. I knew this would happen, so I packed some items that might prove useful. Take your pick.
The moment Haran leaves the testing ground, the raptures rush towards me. Run towards the items. Oh boy. Okay. Can't wait to see how they'll butcher live-action Sailor Moon. Oh boy. I mean, they've already made live-action Sailor Moons in Japan. Didn't Warner Brothers have DVD rights to JoJo? Not entirely sure. I mean, people don't really buy Blu-rays or DVDs anymore. Although, like I predicted, they're starting to kind of come back into style because people are realizing, oh, wait a second, an all-streaming hellscape of a future absolutely sucks. Errors were meme opportunity. Warner Brothers amusing shirt says, where there are cops, warn a brother. I think I might have seen that before, actually. The air-type rapture points its barrel at me. Swoosh. I fling myself sideways and manage to avoid it. I like how it puts these into what are supposed to be the dialogue boxes, so it makes it sound like we're saying these things out loud as if we're playing a tabletop role-playing game. A ground-type rapture rushes towards me. Pick up the grenade. I pick up the grenade and toss it in the opening and run away. Caw.
It's been 4 hours already. For goodness sake, something has to happen soon.
4 hours?
Either kill the raptures or die. I can't look at this anymore. I'd rather watch the paint dry. I'll go make some essence. Maybe by then something will have happened.
Jesus. We're just in here like 5 hours. How can you go for 5 hours, my guy? No wonder all the Nikke love you. Rapture's light beam points towards me. There's no escaping this. Pick and throw the oil. I pick up and throw the oil can. The oil can explodes, sending rapture fragments flying in all directions. Pick up a shard and use it as a shield.
Still alive, eh? I go to make some essence, and this human is still surviving. Perhaps this one isn't a complete fool.
Oh, I'm definitely a fool. Make no mistake about that.
But no one's luck lasts forever. This is just as boring as it was before. Crow, let's go make some witch's brew.
Please don't tell me it's like 7 the next Dude! Okay. Like, come on, man. I kind of get her now. She's like, bro, it's the same shit for hours, days even. Commander got the Chadnergy, man. It's a dominatrix wife. Out of all the Nikkes that I've seen, she is definitely not the most dommy that I know of. Imagine her grabbing a chain and a collar. He's like, no, I'm not ready for Steve the Word. I have no idea what that means. Like, you better walk on all fours like a dog. I mean, she got the voice for it, I suppose. Japan, they knew they were doing the live action. Hollywood, if they messed up Dragon Ball, yeah. The air-type Rapture shines a red light. Stare intently. I stare it down, and I use leer and to lower their speed. The ground-type Rapture shines a red light. Leer. The Raptures are no longer attacking. See? I did it! I reduced their speed! It seems their parts have been damaged beyond repair. The same could be said of me.
A stalemate. I made enough soup for 2 people. Just in case. You want some?
Noon.
About time this test ended. I can't take it for much longer.
Craw.
You've all played your part admirably. And for that, I shall give you a fitting end.
With the swing of her on scythe, the Raptures all topple over. Man. She was able to do in one swing what took us literally a day and a half to do.
The human doesn't seem to be moving. I suppose no matter how strong one's willpower is, it won't allow you comfortably to carry a firearm meant for a Nikke. Your turn now.
Steve the Word? Adam the Woo? Haran lifts her massive scythe.
I will send you off as a last courtesy. What is this? Very interesting. I can't say I've seen this before.
What?
A human who has passed out standing up.
Oh, interesting.
At any rate, since they survived. I'll consider it a pass.
It's like what's his fuck from Lord of the Rings, well, from like the Silmarillion, where he literally just kept fighting all night long until he defeated all his enemies and then stood standing in the snow. I have this sense of deja vu. When I open my eyes, someone is holding me. Haran?
Hey there. How are you feeling?
Where are the Raptures?
I took care of them. To celebrate you passing the test unscathed.
I don't know about unscathed. Director of Dragon Ball Evolution wrote an apology. Yeah, they... And the guy who played Goku also, like, when Akira Toriyama passed away, he literally kept apologizing. Everyone involved with that movie can't stop apologizing for it. And I think the guy who played Piccolo is actually one of the cast members for the Canadian dub. Which is that's rough. I don't think he played Piccolo in the dub, but he voiced on the show.
Continue following this path, and it'll lead you straight to paradise. From here on, you'll be on your own. Are you up to it?
I nod.
All right then, off you go. There's someone waiting for you. I'm sure they'll be there to greet you the moment you arrive.
Who are you talking about? Haran doesn't seem willing to elaborate any further. I walk towards paradise. Traverse the seemingly endless wasteland. Pass through the tundra with groups of wandering Raptures. I climb the steep hills with crows swirling overhead. Finally, at the end of the road, Wow, a new background. There is an oasis. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. God damn, that actually does look like paradise. A lush, verdant Shangri-La, resembling something straight out of a painting. I was gonna say it looks painterly.
Welcome to paradise.
It's Dorothy! Hey, yo, how's it going, girl? I'd made it to Eden, where angels with white wings reside. Oh, damn. I thought there was gonna be more. There was a nice pleasant song that was just about to start up. All right, new chapter, Fire Dragon. Interesting. You have to complete the back to the lobby mission first. Okay, so I go back to the lobby here.
Hear them apart!
Oh, he's just here, huh? Okay. All right. Gun grabs you by the neck, says your daddy. She's yelling at you aggressively, and then you're crying, saying you didn't want to get married. I don't know what goes through your guys' heads most of the time. Tired of Hollywood slop. There's how the state of AAA games. I miss the Hollywood movies, but still want the remakes. Yeah. I mean, hey, you could go see Novocaine. That's not a remake, and it was a fun, good time. Never knew about the apology. Literally every single person that worked on Dragon Ball Evolution hasn't stopped apologizing for it to this day. Live action Death Note movie was really bad. Curious didn't see it on Netflix. I heard that if you like, it can be kind of entertaining in certain types of ways, but if you're just watching it as someone that watched the show, you're not gonna like it. Probably was, wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. The only live action adaptation I did watch was Ghost in the Shell. Confused by the entire thing. I heard Ghost in the Shell was not good. The only live action anime that has apparently worked has been One Piece, but still haven't watched it myself. Research Center for Ground-Based Eden.
Cecil.
I'm listening.
Oh my. Hello, ma'am. Who are you?
We have secured Unchained.
About time. I expected someone as skilled as you to be somewhat more expedient.
It's the Knickerbocker.
Bring it over here.
Interesting. She doesn't look like the typical character that she tends to play. Johan hands the vapaus sample to Cecil. Cowboy Bebop was crap, which is unfortunate because apparently like everyone who was working on that show was really passionate about it and was really into it, and you know, they legitimately tried their best, but you know what, you can't control how people feel. We're in smug, arrogant assholes. Yeah, a bunch of controversy. A girl who played Faye in the live action film, arguing a bunch of fans about how accurate the Faye's was. Faye. Yeah, interesting. Well, that's unfortunate. Everyone seemed to really be into it. All right, Knickerbocker, what you got?
This is Vapaus. I'm sure of it.
Is it enough to take down Nihilister?
That all depends on you. If you can tag her with one shot, then yes. It's enough.
One shot. I almost wasted it all for nothing.
What do you mean?
I ran into a commander from the Ark at the research center. Some greenhorn with 4 Nikkes in tow. Said they were going to use Vapaus to liberate the Nikkes.
So, what did you do?
I left them to the Raptures to help them, shall we say, come to their senses.
Sounds like something you'd do. I wonder what's gotten into that commander's head. If they ever got one good look at the Nikkes here, they'd know what a blessing Nymph can be.
Interesting.
Not least of all Dorothy. She is the bane of my existence.
Okay, ma'am, I feel like you and I need to get a little bit more acquainted.
She's always up to no good. Worst of all, she has the ear of all the other Nikkes. Have you heard of her latest escapade? She brought outsiders to Eden without so much as a word to me.
Outsiders?
Yes, and Not even 1 or 2. 5 in total.
Interesting. I just happen to have finished some business with 5 outsiders. I'm sure they're not connected to one another at all.
I'm willing to bet that one of them is the commander you intended to turn into rapture food. I know what you're thinking. It's a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Let's hold off for now and see how far Dorothy goes with her little antics.
Welcome.
Bryce goes home to his wife and kids. We don't want to hear you in all these voice acting roles. Yeah, probably. Like, Dad, leave. We hear you enough in literally every show and video game that we play. Like, oh man, don't say that to me, kids. In his, like, perpetually 24-year-old voice.
You're now in paradise. Official code name, Eden. Consider me your guide. You can call me Dorothy.
How do you know my name?
Anyone who can pass Haran's test is an extraordinary individual, capable of bringing forth great change to the surface. I always pay close attention to whoever passes.
She doesn't look like how she does in the Nikke lineup. Also, yeah, it's very nice that she kind of just perpetually has her panties on display through her skirt's lace, like, at all times. I feel like Dorothy is actually one of the units that I have almost all the way leveled. I'm not intending to stay here long term. I'm simply passing through.
Relax. No one will force you into accepting any major missions without your consent. Now, come over here.
Dorothy reaches out.
Considering this fine weather we're having...
Oh, there she is.
Take a stroll in the gardens first.
Yeah, that's what she normally looks like. Nod.
Doesn't the sunshine feel lovely? This garden contains 93 types of trees, 13 different species of livestock, and all manner of edible foodstuffs. Although Eden is built in the middle of a wasteland, we've created a near-perfect replica of how things were prior to the Rapture invasion.
Okay, this
All
is...
thanks to genetic modification and certain cultivation methods.
Okay, this is all cool. Can I have my lobby back, though? Dorothy picks a golden apple from the tree and hands it over.
Care to
Ooh.
try some?
Take a bite of the apple. And now I have been cursed with knowledge. And I shall be cast out. Sweet honeyed flavor explodes in my mouth. The juice trickles down my chin. Oh, that's when you know you got yourself a good'un. When the juice starts just dribbling out around your lips.
What do you think?
It's incredible. I have to take this back to the Ark.
You won't find these kinds of flavors in the Ark. Help yourself to as many as you like.
Oh, hell yeah, bud.
This is the Central Research Facility. You remember the Nikkes you ran into? I mean, the ones that were with Johann.
How could I forget?
I'm not sure if you noticed, but they are pilgrims, manufactured using advanced technology. Cecil created them with her own hands in this very room.
Manufacturing pilgrims. Sounds like Cecil is a woman of many talents.
Her intellect is a constant source of amazement to me.
Rise kids, you're in Attack on Titan, you played Eren, why are you playing a 16-year-old character? Dad, come on, Dad.
Apparently,
So
the Ark is
cringe.
still 50 years away from achieving this kind of technology.
Ugh.
She even designed the optical camouflage that envelops this entire base.
Camouflage.
Last but
Damn.
not least, we have the lobby.
Oh,
You can see the entire base from here.
is this gonna be my new lobby now?
It seems that Isabel and Noah are training in the incubator.
Incubator.
It works rather like the Ark simulation room, but it's possible to make even finer adjustments and create slightly more powerful enemies there.
Slightly more powerful.
Actually,
Huh.
that's not entirely correct.
It's like when a GPU is like 10% better than another GPU, but costs like 25% more.
When I say slightly more powerful, we're talking about the difference between run-of-the-mill Raptures and Tyrant class.
Okay, never mind. we're talking about like the difference between a 60 series and a 90 series then. I'd say that's more than a slight difference.
Very true. However, such difficulty spikes are necessary for us. Everyone who resides in Eden must be able to fend for themselves.
Is this also... Okay, yeah, so essentially her other outfit is just this outfit, but with, like, armor plates on it.
This even applies to humans like Cecil and Johann. In doing this, we avoid becoming like your Ark, where the few are being exploited by the many.
I assume you're referring to Nikke's and humans.
You catch on quickly. To me, paradise is a place where there is an even balance of power, where humans and Nikkes can live in perfect harmony. Of course, everyone has their own definition of what is just. So, what do you think? Did paradise live up to what you envisioned in your mind? I'm curious to hear how you think it compares.
It's exactly as I imagined it. It's a little different. I mean, sure, let's roll with it. Let's say, like, yeah, this is all I've ever wanted.
So, in that sense, you could safely say you consider this place a utopia, yes?
Right.
Well then, I suppose we can move on to more important topics.
Yeah?
I don't know if you heard from Haran, but I have been waiting a long time for your arrival.
Why is that?
I believe you are the key to overcoming the crisis that befalls Eden.
What exactly do you mean?
The heretics. You have gone up against one of them before and won, have you not?
I wouldn't say I won necessarily.
I, and many others, consider it a victory.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, this heretic that is calling itself Modernia. I suppose I should be straight with you. There is another heretic, a member of the Queen's elite forces. Hatred for humanity burns deep within her, and she has set her sights on Eden. Codename, Nihilister. We have had 5 previous engagements with her, and every confrontation has ended in a stalemate. Now that the vapaus has been secured, we have a greater chance than before. But we cannot allow Eden's entire destiny to rest solely on a single bullet. According to one of my old friends, you're something of a miracle worker. Someone who's achieved the impossible several times over. My hope is that you can lend us some of that expertise.
Ellipses.
In return, we can promise anything. Haran tells me that you want the vapaus.
Can you promise me that I'll be able to get back to the lobby soon?
We can give it to you. However, as you know, it is the only one of its kind. Therefore, whether you take it back to the Ark or use it in the battle to defeat the heretic is a decision I shall leave to you.
Has Johann agreed to this?
No, he doesn't know anything about this yet.
Interesting.
But don't worry. I'll be able to persuade him. So, what do you want to do?
Before I decide, I have one condition.
Tell me.
My squad mates, I want them located and safe.
Are you referring to the others that we brought to the base a while ago?
Nunny. Alrighty, there we go. We managed to get it all squared away. Okay, so we ended up having to go a little bit overtime because we had to get the lobby back, but goddamn. Alright, so feels like we're finally actually getting into the real meat and potatoes of the story now. Things are starting to happen, and yeah, I'm still a little vague on certain details, but yeah, I guess that's what happens when your brain is operating primarily off of popcorn. So yeah. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up there for the evening. All right, I want to thank anyone who decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, but on Tuesday we're gonna be continuing on with Yakuza. So if you're okay, if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my Blue Sky or subscribe, and you'll know when we go live. Where's the potato salad? It takes 3 days to make the potato salad. You're gonna have to wait for that. All right. But yeah, my voice is starting to go. Like, so I'm gonna head off for the night here. When we begin the potato chip of the chapters, Oh, the potato salad and the potato chips for no, it's all meat and potatoes. Sorry, it's just regular boiled potatoes. So that's what you guys get. All right. So I want to thank I already did it all. My brain's fried. I'm getting out of here. All right, guys. I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And hope you all have yourselves a good Monday tomorrow. And with any luck, I will see y'all on Tuesday. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.